Hi, my name is Cheyenne, and in this video, I'll show you how to make these gorgeous triangle double brick stitch Delica earrings from start to finish. This project utilizes the technique taught in my basic brick stitch and double brick stitch tutorials linked in the description. For these earrings, I'm using Delica beads to create the precise brick design. I'm using these 4 Picasso-style Delica beads in smoky obsidian, garnet, turquoise blue, and creamy jasper. I got these high-quality Delicas courtesy of High Street Beading Company. If you use my code WHOLENESS, you'll get 35% off your order. One more thing, there's a free PDF pattern for this design linked in my bio that you can use to follow along with this video. Now let's get started. The materials you'll need are 4 colors of size 11/0 Delica seed beads, 2 silver triangle frames. These ones measure about 2¼ centimeters across. 2 silver earring hooks, 2 silver thread guards, 1 size 10 beading needle, some wax, size B Nymo beading thread in white, scissors, and chain nose pliers. To begin, cut an arm span length of thread, wax and stretch it, then thread your needle. Pick up 4 smoky obsidian beads, then thread your beads down the length of your thread, leaving a 3 to 4 inch tail. Now pass your needle up through the first 2 beads, creating a loop with your thread, which will stack the beads next to each other in 2 rows. Then pass down through your new beads and pull tight to secure. Keeping the tail on the left-hand side, pick up 2 more beads. Pass down through the second row of beads and pull tight. Then, pass up through your new added beads to secure. The next row, you'll pick up 2 more beads and pass up through your third row of beads. Pull through, then pass down through your new beads and pull tight to secure. Repeat for 5 rows, then 3 rows of creamy jasper, and another 5 rows of smoky obsidian. This will give you a total of 13 rows of beads in your foundation row. Next, you'll pick up 4 more smoky obsidian beads to begin your starting row stitch. Skip the first thread bridge and pass your needle through the second thread bridge loop from back to front. Pass up through the row of beads on the left, down through the row on the right, and once more up through the row on the left to finish off your starting row stitch. From here, you'll pick up 2 more smoky obsidian beads, pass through the next thread bridge from back to front, and pass up through your new beads, pulling tight to secure. Repeat once more to create 4 rows of black beads. Continuing your double brick stitch, create 4 rows of creamy jasper and another 4 rows of smoky obsidian. For the next row, begin another starting row stitch with 4 smoky obsidian beads. Add 1 more row of black beads, then 2 rows of creamy jasper. Next, add 1 row of turquoise, 2 more rows of creamy jasper, and 3 rows of smoky obsidian. From here, I'm going to start picking up the pace and just tell you what is in each row. For the 4th row, you'll have 2 rows of smoky obsidian, 2 rows of creamy jasper, 2 rows of turquoise, 2 rows of creamy jasper, and 2 rows of smoky obsidian. In the 5th row, you'll have 1 row of obsidian, 2 rows of creamy jasper, 1 row of turquoise, 1 row of red, 1 row of turquoise, 2 rows of creamy jasper, and 1 obsidian. For the 6th row, 2 rows of creamy jasper, 1 row of turquoise, 2 rows of red, 1 row of turquoise, and 2 rows of creamy jasper. For the 7th row, you'll have 1 row of creamy jasper, 1 turquoise, 3 rows of red, 1 row of turquoise, and 1 row of creamy jasper. For the 8th row, you'll have 1 row of turquoise, 4 rows of red, and 1 row of turquoise. For the 9th row, 1 row of turquoise, 3 rows of red, 1 row of turquoise. For the 10th row, 1 row of turquoise, 2 rows of red, 1 row of turquoise. For the 11th row, you'll have 1 row of turquoise, 1 row of red, and 1 row of turquoise. For the last row of your pyramid, pick up 4 turquoise beads and complete a starting row stitch. Next, you'll add your thread guard. Thread your needle through one of the holes of the thread guard and move it to your work. thread your needle through the second hole and also down through the second row of beads. Then pass up through the first row of beads once more and thread your guard back down through the right side of your guard and beads. Then tie off to secure. From here, weave your needle down through the beads on the side of your pyramid until it reaches the bottom. This is where you'll attach your pyramid to your triangle frame. Position the frame to line up with the base of your foundation row. Then thread your needle through the frame from back to front, then up through the first row of beads in your foundation row. Next, pass down through the next row of beads to the left, then through the center of the frame from back to front, and up through the second row of beads from the right. Pull tight. Continue attaching your frame, threading down through the next row of beads, through your frame from back to front, and then up through the beads, pulling tight to secure. Repeat until you reach the end of your foundation row. Next, tie off by passing from back to front, catching the thread in between the beads. Thread through to create a loop, then pass through the loop and pull tight to create a knot. Weave your needle between the beads a couple times, then snip off the excess thread. Add your earring hooks of choice. If you enjoyed this tutorial, then you'll love this easy tutorial on how to make swoop fringe earrings. You can go ahead and click on that now. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next tutorial.